Alright guys, before we start this video, I must let you know that the video is kind of outdated now, since just now State of Play was actually officially just confirmed to happen on December 10th. Now in the video, I'm talking about the contents of what's going to be in the State of Play, but the tense that I'm using is that I don't really know if there's going to be a State of Play actually going on. That's because at the time of the video, State of Play wasn't confirmed. So just know that State of Play is in fact confirmed now, but in the video, I'm speaking as if it's not confirmed. That's because at the time of me recording it, it actually wasn't. Over here on PlayStation Blog, it states the year is almost over, but we've got some more State of Play to share with you. It airs Tuesday, December 10th at 6 a.m. Pacific Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. You can watch live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We've got around 20 minutes of new game reveals, release date announcements, new gameplay footage, PlayStation Worldwide Studio updates, and more. And it probably bears repeating, don't expect any updates related on our next gen plans in this episode. So yeah guys, State of Play is now confirmed. That's great news. Everything in this video that I'm speculating, it still goes with what's going on. It's still valid. It's just the fact that I'm speaking as if I don't know State of Play is confirmed. So again, just know about that. And I will be live streaming this State of Play. So you guys who watch my live streams, you know how those go. Those get pretty lit. But if you're new, go ahead and make sure you subscribe, post notifications on so you don't miss out on that. Enjoy the video. What's up guys? It's Tajae here, back with another video. And today we're actually covering some news regarding a new State of Play coming with the headlining titles of Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2, as well as Resident Evil 3 Remake. But before we get into today's news, if you guys could go ahead and drop a like on the video, as well as subscribe to the channel for brand new with post notifications on, because I do upload very high quality content here on the regular. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So just to catch you guys up, if you haven't heard yet, Resident Evil 3 was leaked on the PSN store a couple days ago. Now this is actually very exciting news for Resident Evil fans due to the fact that Resident Evil 2 Remake was such a complete success, and I myself very enjoyed that game, and people wanted a Resident Evil 3 Remake. Now it kind of was a no-brainer that the game would be coming, but nobody obviously actually knew when it'd be confirmed or when we'll get any information, you know, containing the game and saying that it was pretty much a real thing. But you know, PSN with this leak, they're showing the screenshots of the game, like the box art, I guess you could say, it pretty much confirmed that the game is coming. Now it's just a waiting game on when will it be announced. Now if that's not already exciting news to your ears, we actually have rumors coming in that there will be another State of Play coming very soon, as well as Ghost of Tsushima will be featured inside that State of Play. Now there's pretty concrete information backing up those rumors, and the evidence is actually feeling very enticing. So over on the Push Square article, it's actually stated that there's been some speculation regarding State of Play for some days now, especially as PlayStation celebrates its 25th anniversary milestone. Fans think they may have uncovered proof of an impending episode, however, because the series playlist was updated on YouTube recently. It's about the most inconclusive evidence ever, but we're just putting it out there. The thing is, Resident Evil 3 is scheduled to be announced imminently, and there has been some suggestion from alleged industry insiders that the reveal may come prior to the Game Awards next week. Incidentally, the YouTube playlist for Ghost of Tsushima was also refreshed recently on Sony's channel. Could it just be a coincidence? While it does seem like the pieces may be falling into place, we reckon that the Japanese giant will have to announce a live stream within the next few days. We're getting crazy close to Christmas now, and one last event prior to the holidays will be a nice way to round out 2019. But realistically, we may have to accept that we'll be forced to wait until next year for any meaningful news now. So if you still don't have an understanding how this could actually mean that we're getting new information soon, such as a State of Play and Ghost of Tsushima, pretty much whenever there's a new trailer, PlayStation actually adds, you know, the trailer into a playlist. And the playlist that it gets added to goes to the corresponding game. Now also, State of Play also has its own playlist where they put all the State of Play episodes in the said playlist. Now on YouTube, whenever we upload our videos, we put them up privately first and schedule them to drop. And whenever we do that, we place it into a playlist that corresponds for that video. So whenever you do that, it pretty much refreshes the playlist and brings it to the top and says that it's been edited recently. But the thing is, we can't actually see the video in there yet because it's private and it's scheduled to drop at that time. So whenever it drops, then we'll finally be able to see the video. So pretty much since State of Play and Ghost of Tsushima were both edited, but there's nothing new there, we're thinking that there is a private stream and a private video waiting to be announced. Now what's even more greatly impressive is that if that wasn't enough to have you thinking that this State of Play would actually happen, there's actually more information that coexists with everything that points even more towards another State of Play coming very soon. So Resident Evil 3, we all knew that that game had to been, you know, announced very soon in some way, some form or fashion, and it's actually been confirmed that it is not going to the Game Awards show. And if you didn't know, the Game Awards takes place on December 12th. So coming from a second Push Square article, it actually states that some very interesting news is making its way out of Jeff Keighley's Reddit AMA concerning the Game Awards next week. The all but confirmed Resident Evil 3 Nemesis remake for PlayStation 4 will not be appearing at the show, with the host stating there are no plans to do anything with Resident Evil 3 at the show. In fact, there never was, like they have never were in parentheses. We know that the remake is a thing after key art leaked on PSN servers a few days ago, so when exactly will the title be announced? Well, it's looking more and more likely that a State of Play livestream is set to take place before the Game Awards this time next week. Insider Z suggested that the game would be made public by Capcom before the event upon its initial leak, and this comment from Keeley leads us to believe that the rumors are true, but reckon that a State of Play livestream of Sony is coming shortly. Adding weight to that statement is the fact that the Japanese giant is currently updating YouTube playlists pertaining to the company's livestream model and Ghost of Tsushima. So honestly guys, this is actually very exciting because we could have, a State of Play coming very soon, headlining Ghost of Tsushima and Resident Evil 3 Remake. Now this will for sure be the best State of Play that we've ever gotten, no doubt, because we'd have two major titles being shown off that people really want. Every State of Play we've had so far, there's only really been one game, and honestly the best one before the one like this one right here had to been The Last of Us 2 reveal. But honestly, that also brings me to think, well, people have been asking me a lot of when we'll be seeing Last of Us 2 again, and honestly I'm not saying get your hopes up, but I mean, I guess it could be a possibility we get in this State of Play. I highly doubt it though. I really don't think at all that The Last of Us 2 will be inside the State of Play. I personally feel like it's just way too soon because we did just get a huge blowout of the game 3 months ago, well, nearly 3 months ago, and as well as the game doesn't come out until May, so I feel like there's plenty of time to show off The Last of Us 2, and I feel like now isn't the time because I feel like it'd take away from Ghost of Tsushima as well as Resident Evil 3 Remake, especially Ghost of Tsushima, because we haven't seen anything about Ghost of Tsushima in like forever, and that'll be awesome to see something about Ghost of Tsushima. We haven't seen anything, I think, since like the E3 gameplay, which is kind of crazy. And honestly, Ghost of Tsushima is definitely the biggest like punch in the face when it comes to if there's going to be a State of Play coming, because it just feels so valuable. Like, we haven't seen Ghost of Tsushima in forever, and we don't really have any idea how like good and how ambitious that game could truly be. Like, we did see the E3 gameplay, which looked incredibly insane, and I myself, I'm very interested to see what Sucker Punch has been up to. We haven't really heard of Sucker Punch since 2014 with Infamous Second Son. Now, Second Son was a good game to play, but I feel like it wasn't their most ambitious. I definitely think Infamous 1 and 2 were definitely better, so I feel like Sucker Punch coming in with this game right here could literally put their name onto another level, because like we all know Sucker Punch is a pretty good studio, but I just feel like they don't have that critical success mass hit yet, and I feel like Ghost of Tsushima could probably be the most ambitious open world game we've ever seen. Obviously we haven't seen nothing of it yet, but it's been so long, it's been so quiet, it's been so wrap tight that it's probably going to shock the world whenever we finally see something. Like, it's highly plausible. And of course, if we have Resident Evil 3 Remake backing it up, I'm gonna let you guys know right now that I'm a pretty big fan of Resident Evil. I'm gonna be honest, I've never really got to play the originals back on PS1, but I have played Resident Evil 4, I played 5, I played 6, which was very bad, and I did play the Resident Evil 2 Remake. Now, Resident Evil 2 Remake was amazing. I honestly think that Resident Evil 2 Remake should be Game of the Year 2019 over Death Stranding, but that's like another video for another time. But yeah, the RE3 Remake, it just seems very exciting because I never really got to play RE3 originally, and I feel like this remake it would be literally just as good as the second game. Plus, I'm gonna be honest, the artwork kind of looks like the artwork of the second game, so I'm kind of expecting this to play just like the second game, just with the story and enemies of the third game, but I'm pretty sure the gameplay would be about the same. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's just how I'm feeling about it. But at the end of the day, State of Play, if this actually happens come next week, probably on Tuesday, since the Game Awards happens Thursday, I think this will definitely 100% be the best State of Play that we have literally ever gotten in the entire lineup of State of Plays. Now, before we actually get out of here, I just want to let you guys know that there's actually confirmed to be 10 brand new game announcements at the Game Awards show. Now, to the extent of what those games may be and if they're AAA titles or AA's or indies, I'm not exactly sure, but keep your expectations very low because I'm not really thinking there's going to be anything big. But I mean, at the end of the day, you never know. And there's also going to be some, footage towards games that we already know that are upcoming that we're going to see again, like brand new stuff. Again, I doubt The Last of Us 2 will be shown. Highly doubt it. If The Last of Us 2 is shown, you already know I'm gonna go crazy and I would be like incredibly excited. But in all honesty, guys, with The Last of Us 2 being delayed until May 29th, you guys have got to understand that The Last of Us 2 won't really be getting any information until at least February of next year. That's just my opinion. That's just what I think, since the game would be coming out in May. Being closer to the release date will definitely be in February. We talked about this on the channel before. But yeah, anyways, brand new information coming on the awards show. Make sure you guys tune in, see what it's all about, see what games are going to win the awards, all that good jazz. But all in all, very exciting news, very exciting video. We have Ghost of Tsushima coming possibly inside a State of Play alongside a Resident Evil 3 Remake. And you never know, we could surprisingly, hopefully, be surprised by Last of Us 2 showcase. Highly doubt it though. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you guys think that we'll be getting this Ghost of Tsushima? Do you guys think we'll be seeing this Resident Evil 3 remake? And as well, do you think this state of play will truly happen and come to fruition? And as well as what games do you think will be showcased at the Game Awards show next week? Drop your thoughts down inside the comment section below. I'd be down there reading every comment, replying to most. I appreciate that as well. If you guys could leave a like on the video, as well as subscribe with post notifications on, because I do upload very high quality content here on the regular. And I'll see you guys next time with another banger.